We're on a record in cause number 326286, the state of Texas versus Sylvia Maria Cooper. Ms. Cooper, would you please raise your right hand? Ms. Cooper, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you may put your hand down, Ms. Cooper. How are you doing, Ms. Cooper?
Pretty good. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing fine, and thanks for asking. Ms. Cooper, the information states that on or about December 20th of 2019, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, you were charged with the Class B misdemeanor offense of failure to identify fictitious names. Do you understand what you've been charged with?
Yes, sir.
And to this charge, Ms. Cooper, how did you plead? Guilty, not guilty, no contest?
No comment.
Now, you pleaded no contest freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
And are you pleading no contest because you do not wish to fight or contest the charges? That's what no contest means. You do not wish to fight or contest the charges.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now, Ms. Cooper, I have before me what is marked as State's Exhibit number 1, the misdemeanor plea admonishment. Do you recognize this document?
Oh, yes, sir.
And on page 2 of the same document, Ms. Cooper, are these your initials and your attorney's initials?
Yes, sir.
And on the next on the same document, but the next page, Ms. Cooper, above the line that says defendant, is that your signature?
Yes, sir.
And on the next document, which is the trial court certification of defendant's right of appeal, Ms. Cooper, is this your signature down here above the line that says defendant?
Yes, sir.
Now, there are 2 boxes that's checked up here at the top. The first box says that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
And the second box says that you're waiving, which means that you're giving up your right to an appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Now, I also have before me the discovery certification. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
Is that your signature on the second line of this document?
Yes, sir.
Now, Ms. Cooper, prior to signing and initialing these documents, did your attorney, Mr. Dusler, go over these documents with you?
Yes, sir.
And did you read and understand everything in these documents?
Vaguely, yes, sir.
My question is, did you read and understand everything in the documents?
Yes, sir.
And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
State, I have before me State's Exhibits number 1 and State's Exhibit number 2. State, you like to offer States 1 and 2?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any objections?
No objection, Your Honor.
No objection. State's Exhibit number 1 and State's Exhibit number 2 will be admitted. Mr. Dusler, you've advised and counseled Ms. Cooper. Is there any evidence that she is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Cooper, your attorney, Mr. Dusler, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
Has he provided full, effective, and competent legal representation?
Yes, sir.
Ms.
Excuse me.
Ms. Ramos, Ms. Cooper, I'm going to accept your plea of no contest. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I also find that your pleas and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
What is that agreement?
Give me just 1 second to get back over. It is.
You want me to sign it?
Yes, please.
It's 6 months deferred adjudication probation, a $200 fine plus court costs, 40 hours of community service, and attendance of death class.
And that was accurately recited now.
Okay, now, Ms. Cooper, the state is offering that you serve 6 months on deferred adjudicated probation. During this 6-month probationary period, you'll be required to pay a fine of $200 and court costs of $287. You will also be required, as a probation fee, you'll be required to pay $60 per month on probation fees. There is a urinalysis fee And then there's a reimbursement of court-appointed attorney's fees, which comes to a total per month of $225 per month. Okay? That's how much you will be paying per month. Now, will you be able to pay that amount over the 6-month probationary period? Okay, all right. Now, Ms. Cooper, let me do this. You also will require to attend a deaf class and serve 40 hours of community service. Now, Ms. Cooper, what is your monthly income?
I believe it's like $2,400,
Huh?
about $2,400.
Okay, so 2,400 per month, okay. Now, do you have any other source of income?
No, sir.
Are you receiving any type of governmental benefits or anything?
Yes, sir.
Now, in terms of your monthly expenses, you have to pay rent or mortgage?
I paid my grandmother's home as well as my home. So
Okay, how much do you pay
her
per
bills
month?
are about $450 a month.
How much?
Her bills are $450.
No,
a
I'm
month.
saying, how much are you paying on rent or mortgage? It's $450 a month?
I pay for 2 different households.
Okay, just
so
total
I
amount
was
for
just
me.
trying to give you the total amount. I'm sorry, I don't understand your question.
Okay, give me the total amount.
Okay, so, yeah, probably like around like $2,100.
How much?
Around $2,100.
$2,100?
Between the 2 homes, yes, sir.
Okay, and
just the
do you have to
bills.
pay, now, does that include utility bills or anything?
Yes, for both homes.
Okay, now, do you have any child care expenses?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what is
That's
that?
included in that amount.
That's included in, okay.
Yes,
What
sir.
about food expenses
That's all included in the 2,100, sir.
and transportation costs?
I'm just getting rides right now, so.
Do you
I
have to
don't
pay
any
anybody?
transportation costs, so-
You don't have to pay it? Okay. You have a cell phone bill?
Yes, sir.
Or what is that?
It's included in that 2,100, sir.
And, yeah, are you paying any type of probation fees anywhere?
No, sir.
Okay. And do you have any medical expenses?
Yes, sir. I'm getting physical therapy right now for a car wreck.
Okay, are you paying,
It's about $25 a session, and I go 4 times a week.
a week?
Yes, sir.
That's $100 a week?
Yes, sir.
That comes out to be about $400 a month?
It could if I can afford it.
No,
but
I'm
I
just,
can't-
okay.
Yes, sir.
What are you averaging per month?
Between $200 and $400.
And, any credit card expenses?
No, sir.
Okay, so that comes to a total of, 2,500. Okay. Now, let me ask you this here. If you was just paying on your home, how much, and you say you're helping somebody else, but if you're just paying on yours,
My grandmother recently had a stroke.
I understand that, but my question is, if you was just paying on yours,
Mhm.
how much would it be?
Just on my home alone, it would be about $1,800.
1,800? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Fine was 200 court costs. That's 200. 47. Okay. What we're gonna do, the fine and court costs, which comes to a total of $487, that's gonna be converted to, community service, which comes out to be about 39 hours of community service. Now, your probation fee, is gonna be reduced from $60 to $25 per month, okay? And, now, I'll just repeat, yeah. 6 months, deferred adjudicated probation, fine and court costs of $487, which is converted to community service of 39 hours. And you will also be required to perform the 40 hours of community service. And your probation fee, instead of being 60, that's gonna be reduced to $25. And then you will be required to attend the theft class. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, and, now, you still will be required to reimburse the, court-appointed attorney's fees. And, the year analysis fee is, I think, $15 per month now. Your attorney, can advise you, as to what you can do if anything happened in the future, if you're unable to pay your, these fees. All right. All right. So that's the order of the court. And do you understand the state's offer? You understand the court's order?
Yes, sir.
You think it's fair and just?
Yes, sir.
And do you accept it?
I accept it.
Okay. All right. I'll follow the plea bargaining agreement that you have entered into with the court, and I will also, enter the order, as adjusted by the court.
Thank you.
All right. You can stand over here on the X and follow the directions of the